Another way to kind of challenge the muscles surrounding that shoulder joint, both in internal and external rotation or just in and out, is a little bit of resisted muscle work. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up that shoulder. So I'll be working this side and we're going to lay on that side there. We're going to make sure that our shoulder is stacked up nice underneath us. We don't want to be rolled open and forward or too far back. We want to be nice, neutral here. From here, elbow's going to be up at about 90. And what we're going to do is we're going to just challenge internal and external rotation. So this is going to be different for everyone, but basically this motion into internal and this motion into external, right? It's going to be different for everyone. So play with where you start to feel kind of that barrier. So specifically internal rotation, I feel a barrier about right there. So what that means is that just as it's moving is easier, or as easy as it was before I got here. So from here, to continue that motion, I'm just going to put my other hand lightly along my wrist, and then I'm going to try to push my hand further into this stabilizing hand. What that's doing is we're activating those fibers into internal rotation, and we're going to be able to move with greater range of motion after I relax. So after that, we're going to go ahead a little bit more. I find another barrier, it just feels a little sticky here. Same thing, add a little resistance, drive that hand into that stability hand. Hold, make sure we're breathing. And relax. Just enough to fatigue those muscles and feel like we can get a little bit more range of motion. The opposite of that into external rotation, same thing. We're just going to find that barrier where it feels like it's getting a little bit hard. And then from there, we're going to use the other hand to create a little resistance as I try to drive my hand further towards that table, challenge that range of motion, get activation of that tissue going. Hold. I like to shoot for between 10 to 20 seconds. Everyone's going to be different. And then relax. Try to open it up a little bit more, find a new barrier, add that resistance, and hold. One thing to note here is all the work is happening here on my downside arm, right? I'm not doing all of the work with the stability hand, right? I'm just adding a little bit of resistance as I'm trying to move this limb further. You're going to feel a lot of work both on the inside and the back side of that shoulder. Give it a shot.